Those who have been chosen. The scales of the universe are finally beginning to tip in your favor. For far too long, you have been the one who provides assistance, the one who helps others achieve their goals, and the one who occasionally puts your own goals on hold in order to help others achieve their ambitions. You have devoted your efforts to providing assistance to others in your immediate vicinity, providing direction, imparting knowledge, and serving as the basis around which others have constructed their lives. Here and now, a heavenly shift is taking place. A person is going to enter your life with the express purpose of assisting you. This link is not just any connection. It is a person of substance, intelligence, and influence who recognizes your actual potential and is divinely positioned to assist you in reaching new heights. All indications point to the fact that your abundance is about to go through a significant phase of change. In light of the fact that new opportunities are aligning with your path, the financial restraints that once hampered you are gradually disappearing. This assistant will provide you with strategic knowledge about prosperity that will alter the way you comprehend and engage with monetary matters, thereby unlocking doors that you were not even aware existed. This is the time of year when you are able to receive after giving so much. Since the universe has watched your giving, it is now arranging for this significant encounter to take place as a way of recognizing and rewarding your selfless attitude. You have been the light that everyone else has been looking up to, and now someone is going to come and illuminate you. In spite of the fact that your capacity to assist other people has never been called into question, the willingness to accept assistance for yourself will be the key that will unlock an unparalleled level of abundance in your life. Prepare to go. The significant change in your financial reality is not merely a possibility. It is now in motion, and the assistance that will make it possible for you to achieve this change is currently on their way to your doorstep. Your vitality has been taken from you. Let's acknowledge it for what it is. These individuals are energy vampires because they promise to help you while simultaneously draining your life power. Your light has been consumed by them, but they have not provided anything in return. They have acquired your knowledge while simultaneously sowing the seeds of uncertainty in your garden. Divine intervention has resulted in the collapse of the tower, which represents the bond and connection that was abruptly severed. What was causing you harm was physically destroyed by the universe because you refused to eliminate it on your own. There was no sorrow in that. Rather, there was a freedom. Underneath the masks of friendship, love, and loyalty that these vampires donned, they were harboring in their hearts feelings of jealousy. When they saw your presence, they did so with a burning sense of envy in their hearts. Despite the fact that they were aware of your capabilities, they chose to work in the background to bring you down rather than celebrate you. Come to your senses. Those shattered hearts that you are nursing are not broken. Rather, they are healing. Those voids in your life are not empty. Rather, they are being cleared out in preparation for what is to come. There is a reason why the cosmos is able to delete things. What appears to be a loss is, in reality, the removal of obstructions by the use of force. Rather than being a random occurrence, these links were testing. Examinations to determine whether or not you are able to acknowledge your value despite the efforts of others to persuade you that you are not valuable. Tests to determine whether or not you are able to safeguard your energy even when other people attempt to claim it as their own. The scales of justice required a sense of equilibrium. There was an excessive amount of yourself, your time, your energy, and your resources that you were giving out. Because the cosmic law was being broken, the cosmos intervened to stop the violation. You are not intended to be exhausted. Rather, you are intended to overflow with abundance. Observe how the burden is being lifted off of your shoulders. It was not your responsibility to carry that burden that you have been carrying. Problems that you have been working to solve were not your responsibility to begin with. The moment you let go of anything that was not good for you, everything began to change. From that point on, the entire cosmic spread changed in your favor. Take a moment to pay attention. Someone is going to come to you. In this case, there is no such thing as random chance or coincidence. Rather, it is the highest level of divine orchestration. It is the universe's way of bringing one of its most potent resources right into your path. This individual is a source of abundance. This person is knowledgeable about strategy. Despite the fact that you have been undervaluing yourself for years, this individual recognizes your genuine worth. They have years of experience. They are influential, and they are aware of things that you need to learn. You are here for a reason. If you feel the call, answer it. Click Join to unlock exclusive content, deep insights, and a powerful community. This isn't just a membership, it's an awakening. Step into your divine purpose. Join the chosen. Possible explanations for the meeting include an accidental encounter, a business link, or the beginning of a new relationship. It is important to remember that this link has been arranged since before you took your first breath, so do not let looks fool you. Beyond the veil, your ancestors have made arrangements for this encounter to take place. You will experience a resonance, a recognition, and something that goes beyond logical comprehension when they make their appearance. You will sense it in your spiritual being. Even if your head does not yet comprehend the role that they play in your life, your soul will be completely familiar with them. The purpose of their arrival is to raise you, to show you perspectives that you were previously unable to see, and to unlock doors that you were not even aware actually existed. The path that you are currently traversing has been traversed by them. They have triumphed over the challenges that are currently obstructing your path. Instructors are not sent by the universe until the student is prepared to receive them. The fact that they have made their way into your life is tangible evidence that you have progressed to a higher level of spiritual maturity. You have obtained this direction as a result of your steadfast determination, perseverance, and unflinching commitment to the road that you have chosen. This guide gives information that extends beyond the domain of tangible things. It is true that they will provide you with guidance in practical concerns such as money, business, and strategy. Nevertheless, their true gift is that they will teach you how to command your energy and how to direct your power with intention, rather than allowing it to be dispersed and stolen. You should be open to them when they arrive. Relinquish your suspicions and bring your guard down. All of this link has been thoroughly examined by the universe. The person in question is someone who sincerely wishes for you to achieve success, who acknowledges your abilities even when you choose to ignore them, and who comprehends your goals and objectives, possibly even more so than you do. The circumstances surrounding your finances are going to undergo a significant change. Interstellar forces are breaking down the barriers that have been preventing you from experiencing an abundance of resources. The objective that you have been working toward for a number of years is now becoming a reality in the physical world. The exchange of energy is at the heart of this situation. It is not simply about money. Your energy has been pouring outward for an excessive amount of time without receiving a suitable return. An imbalance is something that the cosmos despises, and a remedy is currently being compelled into being. You are about to be in possession of more wealth than you have ever encountered before. There is no hyperbole here. This is a fact about the cosmos. It is beyond your current awareness that the chances that are heading your way contain the potential to bring you financial gain. You need to engage in mental preparation in order to be ready for this wealth. The fruits of your labor are beginning to appear. You have successfully broken through the dirt with those seeds that you planted in the darkness, watered with your tears, and nourished even when there was no obvious growth visible. The time of year for harvesting has arrived, and the harvest is more plentiful than you could have ever imagined. Your connection with prosperity will undergo a profound change as a result of the tactics that you are about to discover. You have been working with assumptions about riches that are no longer relevant, notions that were put in your consciousness by others who were afraid of your potential. These limited ideas are about to be replaced by an understanding that is expansive. To be wealthy is not simply to own monetary value. It is also to possess influence, effect, and the capacity to materialize your vision in the physical world. You have demonstrated that you would utilize this tool for the greatest good, and as a result, the universe is providing you access to it. In spite of difficulties that would have caused some to become corrupt, your heart remains unadulterated. As the star of your life rises, strengthen your limits. The intensity of the attacks will increase in proportion to the fact that your abundance and influence are growing. This is not intended to terrify you. Rather, it is a strategic warning directed toward you from the universe itself. The energy you possess is priceless. The time you have is valuable, and the attention you pay is immense. The protection of these treasures requires a resolute and unwavering commitment. Some of the people that want for access to you are not deserving of it. There are some people who offer participation who do not have good motives. When your light gets more visible, it not only draws people who are looking for enlightenment, but it also attracts others who are looking to go out of existence. The capacity to differentiate between real connections and opportunistic vampires will be the determining factor in how easily you advance down this route. Discernment therefore becomes the most important skill you possess. It is imperative that you proceed with divine caution whenever prospects for partnership present themselves, as they will. Please be sure to check credentials, investigate backgrounds, and most importantly, have faith in your gut instinct. Your soul has the ability to recognize dishonesty, which your rational mind can overlook. When someone makes an offer, do you feel that uneasy feeling in your stomach? Intelligence from the cosmos communicating with you directly. When they see how far you have come, the person who once betrayed you will come back to you. It is expected that they will approach with a sense of manipulation in their hearts and adulation on their lips. They are going to talk about their regrets, their altered viewpoints, and their newly discovered appreciation for your value. Pay attention to the pattern. It is for a specific reason that their comeback coincides with your ascent to prominence. Purification is necessary for your inner circle. There are certain connections that need to be totally severed, while others need to be pushed to the surrounding area. Only a select handful are worthy of being in your most private refuge. When referring to the individuals who have access to your energy, quality is more important than quantity. For the purpose of your task, the universe has provided you with spiritual protectors. These forces operate outside the domain of the physical, removing impediments before you even come into contact with them, neutralizing attacks before they reach you, and directing you away from paths that would slow down your journey. Recognize their presence, express gratitude to them, and collaborate with them deliberately. Keep in mind that shielding does not mean isolating yourself. Constructing impenetrable walls that keep everyone at a distance is not the objective of this endeavor. The objective is to establish sacred borders that permit the appropriate energies to flow freely while simultaneously screening away anything that could be detrimental to your operation. This is the right time for you to be born. Before you came into this physical body, you made a commitment to fulfill a heavenly mission. The difficulties you encountered were not arbitrary obstacles. Rather, they were specialized training for the mission that you are now being activated to carry out. Your presence are not a coincidence. Rather, they are instruments that have been developed especially for your use. The unique configurations of your consciousness that serve your cosmic function include the method in which you perceive the world, the way in which you process information, and the way in which you relate with other people. The time for concealment has come to an end. Your light was not created by the universe with the intention of being diminished by you. You were not given the opportunity to speak, so you might as well be quiet. Because of the way your skills were evolved, you are not able to blend in with the backdrop. Reclaim your space by taking a step forward. In addition to assisting individuals, your goal encompasses more. For the sake of healing ancestral wounds that have endured through generations, you are being placed in a position to bring about systemic change, to shift collective consciousness, and to heal. Your anguish serves a purpose. Each and every betrayal, each and every setback, and each and every moment of despair are not merely experiences that one must endure. Rather, they are raw materials for the most potent alchemy that exists, the transmutation of pain into spiritual gold. These obstacles were not presented in a random fashion by the universe. Every single one of them was meticulously calibrated to produce particular traits that are necessary for your purpose. You have arrived at the critical transformation point, which is the instant when all of the disparate aspects of your experience suddenly come together to disclose their function. What appeared to be disorderly is now revealing its divine arrangement. What was formerly thought to be meaningless is now revealed to have tremendous importance. Your descent to the lowest point in your life was not a destination. Rather, it was a foundation, the firm ground upon which you are currently constructing your empire. There has been an activation of your timeline. All of the waiting time has come to an end. Just now, at this very now, you have arrived at the point of cosmic intersection that you have been working toward throughout your entire existence. Raise your chin, position your shoulders in a square, and stand up. The moment for humility, that is as close as it gets to erasing oneself, has come to an end. There is no one who benefits from false modesty, and certainly not those who are waiting for the gifts that only you can offer. The crown that you have been reluctant to wear has not been lying around doing nothing. Rather, it has been amassing strength and energy, while it has been waiting for you to finally take possession of it. You are not being humble when you experience the discomfort that comes with embracing recognition. Rather, it is a rejection to your genuine nature. Possibly 10% of your actual power has been being utilized, which means that you have been running at a fraction of your capability. Not only was this a necessary calibration, but it was also not a mistake. If you had used all of your capabilities before you had properly prepared yourself, the amount of energy that you generated would have been overpowering. You are now good to go. If your heart overflows with God's blessings, let that love shine. Click the super thank you button and give $50 or more to plant seeds of faith that will impact countless lives. Your generosity reflects His abundance. Be a vessel of His grace and watch His kingdom flourish through you. The universe has been exerting pressure on you to arrive at this moment of self-recognition, putting you in circumstances where it is hard to conceal yourself and where failing to acknowledge your abilities becomes more excruciating than accepting them. Instead of being a form of punishment, this heavenly pressure is an activation. It is not self-proclaimed that you have authority. Rather, it is established by the cosmos. You did not choose to be in this position. Rather, you were chosen for it based on attributes that were perceived by forces that discern beyond the constraints of physical existence. It is not hubris to acknowledge this power. Rather, it is identification. People who come before you are keeping an eye on you. The assertion of power is something that your forefathers have witnessed firsthand. From the other side of the curtain, they have labored ceaselessly to clear roads, eliminate obstacles, and direct opportunities in your direction. The generations that they have invested in your achievement are numerous. Having the crown comes with a number of responsibilities, including visibility and the commitment to utilize your authority for the purpose of elevating others rather than dominating them. Make your voice heard with authority. Proceed with self-assurance. Take on the role of the natural force that you truly are and go through the world. You are not allowed to shrink. You are not allowed to qualify your comments. And you are not allowed to minimize your capabilities in order to relax other people. You are not diminishing the light of others. Rather, you are granting them freedom to shine brighter than they already are. It is now well past the hour. Everything in the cosmos is in perfect harmony. The cosmic tumblers have arrived to the spots that were predetermined for them there. What had been locked is now about to open. Everything that was concealed is now exposed. What was slowed down is now occurring at a rate that is really mind-boggling. Not only is this time not coincidence, but it is also not random. It has been meticulously adjusted to universal rhythms that are beyond the comprehension of humans. You are moving in a manner that is in alignment with the forces that are responsible for the dance of galaxies. When you train your consciousness to see the signs, they will emerge in a variety of places, including numerical patterns, synchronistic meetings, and dreams that bring messages from dimensions that are beyond the physical. These occurrences are not merely coincidental. Rather, they are indications that you are advancing in accordance with the divine order. Now, the past makes perfect sense. It turned out that those detours that appeared to slow down your progress were actually putting you in the ideal position. It turned out that the connections that seemed to be a waste of your time were actually developing important attributes that you now require. It was the elimination of pathways that would have led you away from your actual purpose. That was the cause of those failures that felt so painful. In the domain of spirit, time does not move in a linear fashion. The past, the present, and the future all coexist at the same time. Your current actions are being directed by the version of yourself that has already accomplished this transition, which is reaching back through time to provide guidance. You have the ability to acquire the knowledge that you will have in the future right now if you are able to quiet your thoughts sufficiently to receive it. It is not that you are experiencing acceleration. Rather, it is that you are experiencing acceleration via yourself. These cosmic energies are brought into physical reality through the medium of your awareness, which serves as the conduit. Your actions, your words, and your thoughts are the processes that translate the heavenly desire that you have into the corporeal manifestation that you experience. You're not here by chance. Feel the pull, tap join to unlock truth, purpose, and a tribe that gets it. This is more than a membership. It's your calling. Even when the series of events unfolds in a manner that is contrary to your expectations, and even when the timing does not coincide with your preferences, you should still have faith in the sequence. Every aspect of the universe is governed by flawless patterns that take into account an unlimited number of variables that are beyond your comprehension. Exactly what appears to be behind schedule is actually on time. I want you to pay attention to this. The universe has given you a directive for your life. This is not a request, it is a heavenly directive that is supported by the full force of cosmic law. This is definitely not a suggestion or a request. It is imperative that you ascend, not because achieving success or accomplishment would be a satisfactory experience, but rather because your ascent is essential for the realization of a more expansive cosmic design. It is not just about you that your success will be achieved. It is about everyone that your energy will influence, everyone that your effort will touch, and everyone that your leadership will inspire. You are currently receiving assistance from the powers that have previously assisted others via you. The vast reversal, the divine reciprocity, and the cosmic balancing of scales that have been tipped for an excessive amount of time are all happening right now. There has been an update to your mission. In the beginning, the information that you downloaded about your goal was adjusted to correspond with the level of consciousness that you had previously demonstrated. It has been clear that the whole breadth of your mission has been disclosed as you have expanded, as you have showed your dedication, and as you have demonstrated that you are worthy. It surpasses your expectations, surpassing your dreams in terms of potential influence, and beyond your hopes in terms of its far-reaching impact. During the process of selection, the universe does not make any mistakes. In the event that you have been selected for this particular road, it is due to the fact that your one-of-a-kind combination of skills, experiences, and traits of the heart makes you the most suitable representative for this particular mission. This selection process is called into doubt, which raises questions about the rationality of cosmic intelligence itself. The authority that you possess has been established in the cosmos. The individuals who contest it, who make an effort to undermine it, and who refuse to acknowledge it are not fighting against you. Rather, they are putting themselves in opposition to universal law. Taking part in this conflict is not something you should do. Ultimately, this opposition will be overcome by the cosmic forces themselves. The mandate calls for abundance, which includes material resources, financial wealth, and connections with prominent people. These are not merely lovely extras or extras that are optional. Rather, they are instruments that are necessary for your work. Your refusal to accept them does not reflect your spiritual purity. Rather, it hinders your capacity to carry out your cosmic duty in this location. This is the command. Move completely into your authority right now, not gradually, not incrementally, not when the conditions appear to be perfect or any other time in the future. This particular instant has been chosen by the cosmos to serve as the activation point. A confluence of cosmic forces has come together to lend support to its emergence. Delay is in direct opposition to the divine timing itself. There you have it. The reality has been brought to light. There has been an explanation of the cosmic plan. The holy command has been successfully carried out. Your answer, your decision, and your commitment are the only things that remain of you. Are you willing to take a courageous step forward? Would you be willing to assert the authority that is properly yours? What are your intentions? Are you going to accept the abundance that is being sent towards you? Or are you going to retreat into the comfortable comfort of playing small? You are the one that the universe has decided to honor. Now, it is up to you to make your own.